Hello all and welcome to Ruby Rose Tarot. I'm so thrilled you could be joining me today as we talk about the full moon in Pisces that is happening on Friday the 13th, Friday, September 13th. I will get that out. I know, really, Friday the 13th. It's really not. Friday the 13th is just, it's what you make of it, 13 is not always a bad number. And, I know like in the US we have a lot of floors that don't have 13. That's not true. 13 is not a bad, matter of fact, in some cultures it's a good luck number. Kabbalistically speaking, 13 is the vibration of love, because numerology, oh my gosh, I'm not going to talk today. In numerology, the word love in Kabbalah comes out to 13. So to them, and Kabbalistically, 13 is not a bad thing. So it's just what we make of it. If there's anything, Friday the 13th will just be intense because of everything that is going on with the planets up above us and the energy that it's throwing our way. And let's talk about that first. First, there are so many squares and oppositions going on that have been going on and that continue to go on until Friday. The stellium in Virgo is still moving along. Venus will conjunct Mercury exact at 29 degrees Virgo on Friday. You have the full moon in Pisces on Friday at 21 degrees. And then that full moon conjuncts Neptune and Black Moon Lilith. And on top of that, you throw in then there's a giant T-square going on because the moon, Neptune, and Black Moon Lilith are opposing the sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Also, on that same day and that same time, the moon, Neptune, and Black Moon Lilith are squaring Jupiter. And Neptune goes on to square Jupiter until the 21st. So it's just, there's squares and oppositions. It's not saying you can't get stuff done, but you're going to find it challenging. I mean, the energy is just challenging. And, then you have this full moon that's going to come along. It's going to be highly emotional, I believe. Highly, highly emotional. Then after that, Saturn is going to finally go direct on the 18th. Poor Saturn has just been sitting still at 14 degrees. And what has been very interesting and very rare is it has been basically following the south node, It's basically been tracking along with the south node. And so this is very karmic, Saturn is all about karma. He's the karma planet. And when Capricorn's in the south node, it is about unfurling, unwinding, getting rid of karmic crap, And it pairs up with Cancer, which is in the north node. And Cancer is all about the future, about getting on your path. So both of them are very heavily entwined because in order to move on your path, in order to get to the life that you want to get to, you have to undo the karmic crap. You have to get rid of the baggage that you're holding on to, right? We hold on to so much incredible baggage, Why can't we go like we do the airport and put our baggage on the belt and go, okay, later, instead we carry it around with us, Don't make your emotional baggage carry-on luggage at some point, right? Sorry, I'm go with the analogy. Stop using it as carry-on luggage. Leave it somewhere. Put it, get rid of it because it's not serving you to be on the life and on the path that you want. So it's channeling this beautiful Pisces full moon. And, I'm a Pisces ascendant, so I connect very strongly with Pisces. And so much of what came up was love, unconditional love for self, most of all. Forgiveness of self and healing. And then the other thing that came up for me was that, sorry, some of my cards got flipped around. That feel so much of this release that needs to be done through movement. I have been feeling that lately myself. I am literally going to move my coffee table out of the middle of my living room and put some music on and just dance, the dance like no one's watching. Or I'm going to find, sometimes there's these free-form improv dance groups. If you can find, I highly suggest it. And you just go and it's just a free-for-all. Everyone just dancers show up. People that aren't dancers show up and you just dance for like 45 minutes to an hour and exhaust yourself in the movement of your body and getting rid of crap that is in your body. We hold on to so much emotional trauma. Our body holds on to things. We very seldom give credit to our body for our body. Your body has emotional intelligence. It does. There's something called muscle memory. You remember things. You have a traumatic event, you lock it in your brain, but that also conditions your body. It's what makes triggers happen. When something happens, your body actually reacts first, and then your mind catches up. So much of what I was channeling and feeling with this, it has to be some body work done. There has to be, and it's along with thoughts. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, because your thoughts can make you sick. So it's a releasing of both. But if you're doing the work of healing your thoughts and meditating, don't ignore your body though as well. Go do some yoga, go do some Kundalini yoga, go do a deep yoga, gong meditation yoga, whatever, fits you, go dance, but your body needs some love. I just got kickboxing that just popped in there. Some of you just may need to go pummel on something, and that's okay. There's no judgment in that. There are times I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to hit something. Go hit it. Not someone. Go hit a bat. Go get it out. Go do a kickboxing or a boxing class. Those are all around. Groupon your life, people. Find your Groupon and go do it. So I very much feel that this is this energy. It's a real healing time. Everybody I know is going through something. Their life, my life right now is a little rocky. It's not going as smoothly as I want. And some of that has to do with when you're married. And my husband's having a tough time in his job. So you feel what your spouse has. But some people though, that even if I know they're having a good time and they're doing all right, are still healing or processing something, or something has triggered recently in their life that they had to deal with that. That's just this energy. That's just Virgo going, hey, get it done. So make sure that you are loving on yourself, that you stop the negative self-talk. I know that came up a lot when I was doing September readings, negative self-talk. I think you need some, that was one of the other things I channeled, get some right brain energy going. And that was with the movement. Get that right brain energy to go and combat all this Virgo energy, which is very left side brain, being very logical and rational. That is great. At the same time, you need to express. This is Pisces, full moon in Pisces, and this is about creativity 100%. It is about expression. It is about liberation. It is about letting go. It is about meditating. That is all that Pisces is about, So, yes, it's been good to get your mind in order. Do not get me wrong, but your body and your creative side absolutely needs to let go as well. So, go dance around the moons Friday night. Have a drink, burn some incense. I don't know. But go bathe in moonlight. I told this to a lot of people. I'm actually going to do this. I'm not telling you to go do anything I'm not going to do. I'm actually going to go sit in my backyard and meditate and do a full moon ritual because I really need it right now. So I highly encourage it. I feel that this is going to be a really healing full moon. And that by doing that, by spending some time bathing in the moonlight, that some clarity will come to you. And guys, I think this is where our rational mind, I'm going to get on you because people are like, oh, that's so hokey, and I get it. But you know what? Our tribal, our earthy, our primal self used to dance around fires and pay homage to the moon and the sun and the harvest. We danced and gave thanks to the earth and thanks to God and thanks to Source or whatever for nourishing us and taking care of us on this earth. And we have gotten away from that by being so Virgo. This is like, I'm having this whole thing right now, just like, oh my gosh, this is the reason why there is a full moon in Pisces in this Virgo season, because this is what a Virgo is all about. It's all about being logical and rational, and in our society where we're so materialistically focused and career focused and status focused and all this bullshit, that is bullshit, by the way, we have lost that connection to primal self, to self and to Source, you know? And I just feel like this is a way to reconnect to Source inside of us. You know, and I don't want to get to, I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm going to say what I feel. I feel like religion is looking for God externally, outside of self, and spirituality is finding that God is inside of ourselves. And God is inside of everyone, right? We're all extensions of God. We're all extensions of Source. So why do we go looking for validation of God, for higher intelligence outside of ourselves when it's inside of ourselves? What we need to do is reconnect to it, because society and all the bullshit marketing and all that has taken us away from us. So sorry to get on a little tangent. I didn't mean to. I feel like I don't want to lecture. It's not what I want to do, but I'm just asking to try and have you guys see something from a different perspective. Get reconnected with yourself this moon. I really strongly feel this. I have said this month is a portal to stuff, and I still feel that way. I've had so many revelations this month. Really, it's been very enlightening. So let's get to the cards on what, oh, okay, here's another one. Yeah, so I already had one pop out. The Ace of Pentacles. Brilliant, right? This is a time of, this is that bounty, right? This is the Earth's bounty. This is your bounty. Yes, the Pentacles are great because it's about money. You know, okay, yes, some of you may have new offers of money, but that's not what I'm totally feeling with this card. What I'm feeling is this is you understanding all of the abundance that is inside of you, a reawakening, a new discovery, understanding that you are full of abundance and what you have to offer, right? What you have to offer the world. If you're beating yourself up, don't thinking you have any worth, that's this card. This is you going, no, you do. Because God is inside of you. The divine is inside of you. So there's no way you can't have worth. You exist. You are an extension of God. So if you are an extension of God and Source, then you and yourself are worthy and abundant. And you're going to discover that. And you're going to come to that. And you're going to start to do things. You're going to start to do things that ground you and root you further in that belief. Yeah, the Strength card's beautiful. The strength's not just about having the strength to power through stuff. The strength is realizing the strength that is inside of you, the value that is inside of you, the love that is inside of you. You know? It is about that. Discovering the love and the abundance inside of you. And realize that what you want is not outside of yourself. What you want is always inside of you. Always. You know, I think I went off on one video, I think maybe it was the astrology video, I went off on a little tangent going, you know, all the people that are like, oh, you know, I'll be happy when I find someone else. No, because you're not happy with self. And until you're happy with self, no one else is going to make you happy. And I think that's a terrible, I don't want to be responsible for someone else's happiness. Queen of Wands, excuse me. Yeah, that's this beautiful Virgo energy still hanging in there, right? It's fire. You know, it's strong. There's strong female energy coming in around this moon. Absolutely. The moon is strong female energy. She's the high priestess. And you're getting this. Even though it's a watery energy, it's still a fire energy. I feel that, you know, I feel that's going on. I have felt it within me. There's a fire now all of a sudden getting ignited of the things that I need to do, the shit I need to knock off, the stuff I need to stop procrastinating on, the things I'm beating myself up over. They're not helping. And I have had more of a fiery feminine energy come into me these last couple days. I'm excited to see what happens up until Friday, because it's not a harsh masculine. It's perfect that she's feminine, because I have felt it. It's a softer but fiery energy coming in, going, you know, you need to get this stuff together. It's a kick in the ass. It's not as harsh as a kick in the ass if it was a king, but it's a kick in the ass. It's going, you need to get it done. Absolutely need to knock this stuff off and get it going. Pull one more. Ah, lovely. 10 of Cups. Right? That's it. I mean, there's so much love inside of you. There's so much to be grateful for. You just can't hint it any better than this. I love this card. This is where you're headed towards. This is your journey, right? And when you have gratitude for all that you have and love all that you have, the universe just gives you more. That's the trick, right? If you're constantly sitting there in lack, going, I don't have this, I don't have that, you're never going to get it, because that is all you're focused on. If you're focused on all you have, everything just seems more every time you get something. Oh, there's another gift. God loves me. See, oh, it's amazing, right? Oh, and here's another, oh, more gratitude. It's amazing. So this is definitely a wonderful female energy that's coming in Friday. That is all about coming, like I said, to love yourself, self-healing, self-love, forgiveness of self. If there's anything, I had something that happened on Monday, and I have had to do a lot of forgiving of myself, because I hurt someone. And in return, though, I hurt someone, and that person lashed out and also hurt me, which was cruel. So then, you're both sitting there in being hurt, and you have to learn how to forgive and move on, So I'm going to end with this. What was great is I got these wonderful Sacred Rebel cards. I love them. They're super powerful, and I'm so excited to have them. I've wanted them for a while, and I finally got them. And what I got was this. It was perfect, the perfection of your life. Right? We are all perfect beings. In Kabbalah, they say, you are a pure and perfect being of light. Of course you are, because you're from Source. So I'm going to read a little of what, because these are oracle cards and they're very in-depth, but I'm going to leave you with this. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. And you may sense it as internal chaos, and you may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or a situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. And whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic, spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing out things, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you cannot believe that there is anything happening, even on a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, In truth, there is only the unfolding, creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been overlooked. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. What did I say? Oh my gosh. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. And once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Guys, that is just so, these cards are so powerful. I pulled this before, and I didn't even read the book, and everything I said just, I love it when that happens. Yes, rage, release, dance, let it all go on this moon. And know that a beautiful path is unfolding for you. The path may not always look the way you think it should, right? Like you want a certain, but it's unfolding in the way the higher powers know that it should be. And maybe sometimes the higher powers even know what you want more than you know what you want or need. So a huge amount of trust there. And with that, we're going to end with dogs barking. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I so appreciate you being with me. If you've enjoyed what I've done, please hit subscribe down below so that you can get videos you can get notifications of upcoming videos. There we are. And I am working on right now getting October's done, so I'll get those out early. I have made a vow. All right. Have a great full moon in Pisces and Friday the 13th. Bye, guys.